It was 1999. It was one of the greatest years of my life. Because, oh, I'm not going to do that narrated voice. Because this is Pokemon Yellow, I am just so excited to do this. No, really, I am. You can tell by my voice. Okay, so there's Pikachu. And, oh my god, Shockiness with 10,000 volts of death! Shocking, isn't it? And if you can probably tell, my emulator doesn't really do good with Pikachu's voice. I don't know. Hey guys, this is Seawap the Platinum One here, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow! Okay, so, we are just gonna start this thing up. What do you say? Yay. So we're gonna change to text speed fast. And my nucleus blown in 3, 2, 1. I can't believe that nobody ever does this in stereo. I mean, in all the playthroughs I've ever seen, or at least playthroughs in certain parts, no one ever does it in stereo. Except for like 1 or 2. But no one ever does it in stereo, so you're gonna enjoy this game with the sweet sounds of stereo. So what do you say? Let's do this thing. Now, if Mario Galaxy should ever return, I am going... this is going to be the side LP along this. So, yeah. Probably like sometime, like maybe this week or so, or at least I'm recording this far in advance, I am probably going to ask my mom if I could get some money or something. So yeah, if you can probably tell, this is set back in the 90s when there was only 151 Pokemon. There was all sorts of awesomeness to it, and there wasn't like a billion Pokemon to follow. So you can imagine, fans are stuck in the past, so I might as well give them what they want. So I'm going to name myself Charlie here, of course, since that's a very easy name to remember. And this guy is basically our rival ever since we were babies. How does that work? I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna name this guy after what he is named in Japan. So, it's Green. Yeah, kind of a weird name, but that's how they did it, so I don't care. And you can tell that's Professor Oak speaking. Because, well, the original Professor Oak was such a badass, apparently. Your own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and blah 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 awaits. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so here we have a SNES. I don't know why. I would always call it the SNES for whatever reason. Okay, it's time to go. And apparently it just occurred to me that Red actually spoke. Dude, that is highly illogical and totally unrealistic. I mean, take a look at the sequels. Red never spoke. And the remakes. All he said was like a bunch of dots. Isn't that just weird? There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on the railroad tracks. I better go too. I better go too! Yes. Right. All boys leave home someday. It sets on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. As you probably can tell, the mother in Generation 1 is pretty much pointless, other than restoring Pokemon and giving you support. Generic support at that. I'm raising Pokemon too. When I get strong, they can protect me! Okay, so here's our rival's house. So let's go talk to her. And over here we have Daisy Oak. Green is out at Grandpa's lab. Yeah. Which I find kind of strange, though, because I believe Daisy did appear in the manga, but not in the anime. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why they would do that, but I don't really know. Yo, Charlie, Gramps isn't around! I ran here cause he said he had a Pokemon for me. Uh-huh. Cause he had a Pokemon. Oh yeah, so what I did, like a minute ago, was I took out a potion from my PC in the house. You're gonna need it. So let's go under the tall grass! But apparently an old man is trying to stop us. That was close! What Pokemon live in the tall grass? Sure thing, bro. And how the heck did you find a Pikachu on your first try? I mean, come on! What's with you, man? And apparently you're gonna get used to this because it's in stereo or something. I don't really know. And yay. Phew. A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your own protection. I know! Here, come with me. Okay, reason why I decided to go for Pokemon Yellow. For those of you who don't know, or haven't watched my Pokemon Black Let's Play and my plans, I chose Pokemon Yellow because, well, it has a lot more Pokemon choices than Red and Blue ever did, so... Plus, I really like some of the Pokemon that are in Yellow, so... Yeah, as if you'd come by later. Ah, whatever, just wait there. Look, Charlie, do you see that ball on the table? It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You may have it. Go on, take it. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Green. I'll give you one later. So let's get this Pokemon, guys. What do you say? Don't you dare push me! There's no crying in baseball! Gary, Green snatched the Pokemon. I said Gary. Green, what are you doing? Gramps, I want this one. But Alright then, that Pokemon is yours. I was going to give you one anyway. Bleh. Charlie, come over here. Don't ask me how I know the script by heart because I played this game too many times to count. This is a Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it. I caught it in the wild, so it's not team yet. And we receive a Pikachu! And don't worry, we can get all 3 of the Kanto starters later. So, I really actually don't have a name in mind for Pikachu yet, so I'm just gonna name it as it is. We can change it later, but just not until much later in the game. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Afterward, go on to the next town. Alright, let's see what you got to say. Heh, my Pokemon looks a lot stronger. Oh really? My Pikachu can kick your ass any time of the week. Wait, Charlie, let's check out a Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Okay, first battle. Let's do this. In stereo. Green wants to fight. Yep, before trainer classes there was only Green. Okay, so he starts with Eevee. Dude, I wanted a freaking Eevee. Okay, fine. So it's going to have Tackle and Tail Whip to start off, and your Pikachu is going to be level 5 with Thundershock and Growl. And you know what's funny? I actually had a test recording of this first episode, and, well, I lost. It just got one too many critical hits on me. Which is really odd, considering that it did Tackle, and it got 2 crits in a row. Oh my goodness. And it's a good thing I won that time. And we gained 97 experience and a next level. Very good. And yep, there's only special stat in this game. Haha. Yeah, that's just how awesome this game was. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! I picked the wrong Pokemon. Sounds like I said duh. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Charlie, Grant, smell you later! Now what if... Wait, what? What? Wouldn't you look at that? It's odd, but it appears your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. You should keep it with you. It'll make it happy. You can talk to it to see how it feels about you. So yeah, if you could probably tell, this game is based off the anime, so... Yeah. In fact, it's the only Pokemon game that's kind of sort of plotted around the anime. And you'll see how that is later. But anyways, you could talk to Pikachu, and it kind of dislikes us for the moment. But for now, we are on Route 1, the original Route 1, the awesome Route 1 with Pidgeys and Rattatas. I work at a Pokemart. It's a convenience shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. Please city us in Viridian City. So he gives us a potion, that's very nice. And can we get to our... Yes, we can! And I'm actually surprised that it's not lagging. Because, well, I have my computer set on high performance for VBA, recording on VBA, and when I did it on balance, it, like, lagged a lot in the thing. In the whole test recording thing. When I recorded this last time, so... Yeah. It's kind of weird like that. So... Yeah, are we gonna run into any Pidgeys? Because we can absolutely destroy Pidgeys with our Pikachu here. And stuff. And you notice that, and you kind of notice that this game is in color. And it changes location, and it changes color depending on what location you're at. I believe in the Japanese version of this game, you could play it on the original Game Boy and it would be in black and white. However, the Game Boy Color enhancements made it so that the game would be in color and it would change color depending on location. See, look, now we're in Viridian City and it changed to green. So I figured that was a pretty nice touch, if I do say so myself. Yeah. And somehow I still can't figure out how to record Pokemon Red or Blue with the whole thing. So, oh yeah, interesting to know, this text box right here, this only appears for the very first time you enter a Pokemon Center. Like, shall we hear your Pokemon? Hear your Pokemon. Like, that only appears like one time, and it doesn't even do it for the rest of the game. That is kind of odd, really, considering that, well, yeah. But I just figured that Pokemon Yellow is the better game of the two, so hello. So, actually, our objective here for now is to go to Viridian City, because Professor Oak needs a parcel. And you see that guy over there near to us, or near to Pikachu rather, to the right? Well, if at the right timing, he could appear on he could be on the text box, like on the borderline of the text box, so that is kind of weird, really. Stuff. Over there is the trainer's school in Viridian City, which can explain to us status conditions, but I already know all the status conditions. I could explain it. So anyway, let's go past this old fart. You can't go through here! This is private property! Why? Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. Oh, really? Because, well, coffee apparently makes people crazy. And stupid. But whatever, we can go back to town now. So, the neat little shortcut is right here, and we can skip, and skippity over these ledges. Now, if you wait a little while without Pikachu going over the ledge, just watch. Pikachu dances. I guess he's happy that he's not following us. But dude, Pikachu's a massive prick, isn't it? Pretty much like the first episode of the anime, too. Until, like, the end, of course. But seriously, does anyone remember the good old days? Because I would highly say that you do. I mean, sure, us kids in the us 90s kids are awesome like that. And I never really got to talk to you. I studied Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Oh, really? Huh? Professor Oak's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. And then there's the million professors, like Professor Ivy in the Orange regions, Professor Elm, Professor Birch, and this guy says the same thing as that other scientist dude. I think they're twins or something. So anyways, we're too cool to auto walk to him, so let's just talk to him. Oh, Charlie, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. Yes, apparently it twitched its ear. That apparently signifies that we like him. Or it likes us. What? You have something for me? And we delivered Oak's parcel. This is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thanks, Charlie. I think that predicts the future. By the way, I must ask you to do something for me. Gramps! Gramps, my Pokemon has grown stronger. Check it out. Cool story, bro. And, Green, what perfect timing. I need to ask both of you to do something for me. I thought you were going to ask us only. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. And the next line is, it's a high-tech encyclopedia. Charlie and Green, take these with you. And we got Pokédex from Professor Oak. or the Pokédex rather. It's really English in this game. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't do it. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history! Alright, Grants, leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. What is that song by... Leave it all to me. How's... I don't know that song. Maybe it's from like Jimmy Neutron or something. But I don't need you. I know I'll borrow a time map from my sis. Well, that's pretty cool. Are you gonna give us one? I'll tell him not to lend you one, Charlie. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Well, this guy's a jerk already. I hate his guts. Okay. So anyway, let's go over to Green's house now. So, hey, are you gonna lend a map to us or what? Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Here, this will help you. I like how Daisy just completely ignores Gary's or Green's orders and just like gives us the town map anyway. That's so hilarious and so awesome at the same time. Anyway, let's check out our town map. What do you say? And here we have the entire map of the Kanto region. Now, our next destination is the Viridian Forest. But we can go to Route 22 instead, because there is something optional for us to do. So, what do you say we go over there? Come on, kids, let's go! Yay! Okay, so can I actually run into a Pidgey this time? Of course not! Oh, what? You think only Rattata appears in this route? I don't think so. Okay, I find it kind of weird that I'm only running into Rattatas now. It's so weird, like, I kept running into Pidgeys like clockwork. I mean, it's like, what the hell? What the actual hell, man? Alright, so before we go to Route 22, I actually want to get some items to catch Pokemon with. They are called the Pokeballs. Cost 200 Pokédollars, and I want to buy 7 of them. Alright, so we have an antidote, which cures poison, heal for paralyzed heal, for paralysis, and burn heal for burns, quite obviously. Yes, apparently your Pokemon can burn to fainting, so yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Or not. Alright, so on Route 22, there is a Pokemon that I want to catch here as a temporary party member, because my team is actually fully planned out, yet I don't have a temporary team yet. Plus, the first gym is going to be kind of sort of tough, seeing that, well, it is indeed a rock-type gym, and Pikachu is going to be utterly helpless against it. So, yeah, I'm actually going to cut ahead to when I capture this thing, when I find this thing, so I'll see you guys in a moment. There it is! There's the Pokemon! It's a Mankey! Mankey! As Smosh would do. Alright, so, Mankey. It's a fighting-type Pokemon. Fighting types do very well against the first gym, so I'm gonna catch this thing at full health. Because I'm just that awesome. And wow, first Pokeball! I never thought that would happen. Okay. So, Mankey, an agile Pokemon that lives in the trees. I speak for the trees. It attacks easily and will not hesitate to attack anything, or it angers easily, rather. Okay, so I'm going to name this guy. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna name it something stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna name that something stupid, like Choppy or something, because, ooh, it's karate chopping, ooh. Alright, so, anyways, we went out into the world of Pokemon from the first region. So, that's a good indicator to stop the episode here. So I'm actually gonna train up a little bit before we begin the next one. Because, let's face it, we're gonna need it. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow version, we are going to see what we can do on Route 22, and hopefully head off to our first destination. So, see you guys next time. Bye.